Why is it so important to place all these things in place? Doesn't God favor the children? The earlier you set examples for the children through your actions, beyond your words, the quicker you allow places where they have the opportunity to express themselves, they will grow with God deeply. At a young age. Open testimonials of marriage that people want to recommit their faithfulness toward each other. Of course, there are going to be some discussions that are only handled privately for the sake of what? Set an example for the children. But it's all going to be covered. Why are all these things important? Of washing the feet, embracing people, and bringing everyone in communion, in union as well, toward God. So they can love each other more, therefore they'll love God more. You know what I mean? They'll be more devoted, more obsessed to validate everything in their life by only what? The Holy Scriptures. We're going to give opportunities to where like, hey, you know what? You don't have to go and work at these war machine places or places that create any technology that harm any single life, innocent or guilty, because there's big money in the industry of rejuvenation. There's limited money in the industry of suffering, industry of misery. That's why this is all being in place. And have I ever went to a church where all their contributions are straight up on the wall, where you can walk right in and see it? I haven't been to a lot of churches, but I haven't seen it online, in person, or even anyone speak about it. Yes, it's available because I looked it up. It's not. It's very rare though. It's very rare. So why do I want to set this all transparency and validation and scriptures all on the wall? In all different languages, no cross, no images. The United States flag, not even there either. The Constitution will be there though. Why is the Constitution there? Because that resembles more validation of God than what the flag has been doing. You know what I mean? I'm not an advocate of the war machine of, you going ahead and oppressing whoever you want because you got power, and then your money's not even backed by gold or silver. It's just a note, a promissory note. So you led the whole entire world into chaos because you had the power to do it, and you chose not to. But yet, you know better and choose not to. So, that's why there'll be no United States flag on the grounds, but the Constitution will be available. Right there. The Bill of Rights, things like that. Everything that's validated by the Holy Scriptures in terms of the Constitution and Bill of Rights, be all there. And it'll be saved, and it'll have any points that's not, and the reasoning why. You know what I mean? It'll all be there and it's full intact. But I believe in a lot of sense of it, without confirming, I gotta confirm still, that most of it, if not all and complete, will be validated. Because it speaks about a lot of liberty, rights, and the freedom of this, freedom to assemble, and how it's treason for the government to tax you, without your consent and things like that. And just because God may put these people in authority and positions doesn't mean that they're validated by all their actions, only the actions that are righteous of the Holy Scripture. So all the other actions, you don't have to be a follower of. If you are, be careful. Because the more you know, the more you're accountable for. And no one's forcing you to follow. No one's saying, hey, join our military so we can bomb Saudi Arabia and take all their oil and stuff like that. You can go ahead and be a medic in the military. You could do all kinds of positive things. But that's you, if you want to go ahead and sign your life away. Or you can sign your life away to God and let Him decide on what you want to do at any point in your life. He'll confirm and He'll set you along that way as long as you're honest and you're devoted to Jesus Christ only.